Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we're doing the last part of the Sango outfit, and then it's the wig and the boomerang. I'm very excited about this. I'm gonna be taking red fabric, and the fabric that she has that's wrapped around her pieces of padding and stuff like that. The red fabric accent here and stuff. So today I'm just going to be adding it to the padding and then taking some of it and adding it to the bodysuit to make it look like it kind of wraps around the neck, which mine does not, but this is all for illusion. So it'll be interesting to see how this turns out. I have done a little bit of a practice run with this piece, with this shoulder piece, and how I wanted it to look, and I thought it looked good. So I'm just going to show you guys how I'm doing that with the other shoulder piece and this piece. And yeah, we're gonna get started. So you can kind of see in the picture where the fabric is placed. I placed it high up, so if this is the top where my shoulder meets my neck and then this is the bottom, I placed the fabric kind of high, which is what this kind of looks like. So I didn't really measure out the fabric just because it's super stretchy, which I really like, because when it's tying around it'll be a little bit easier. So I'm just taking where the top is and then I'll find out where I want it to sit. And then I'm using E6000. I use E6000 for everything. I swear, it's my favorite glue. And I'm just gonna kind of fold this over here and then one long squiggly and then I'm using the fabric, taking the fabric and I'm placing it on the glue, and then I'm pressing. Try to be extra careful because once the glue gets to the top of the fabric, it'll start to kind of stick to you. So you just want to press it down, put it in its place, and then it has to dry for at least 24 hours before even considering putting it in use. So now I've got both of my shoulder pads. The only other one that wraps on the inside are the elbows. So I'm gonna go ahead and glue some fabric to the elbows real quick. So I just finished gluing on the elbow fabric, and I'm just gonna set them to the side so that they can dry for 24 hours. And now I'm gonna take the red fabric that I've got, and I'm going to make pieces for the stomach padding and the knee padding. These pieces wrap around, so what I will end up doing is putting Velcro on each of these and then putting Velcro on the bodysuit. So we're just gonna go ahead and cut the fabric for the stomach padding, the knee padding, and then fabric for the neck piece. So this is the black bodysuit I got off of Amazon. It's got an entire back zipper to it, and it's a really stretchy material. If you just look up on Amazon, full black bodysuit for women, this one was Amazon's choice. So I don't always pick Amazon's choice of stuff, but it just so happened that this one had the best reviews and stuff like that, so I went ahead and went with this. I got a size medium. I'm generally a size medium, so it fit perfectly for my size. So then I've cut some fabric, this red fabric, thin. I didn't make it very, very thick because it was just going to wrap around the neck, and then a little piece of it was going to wrap down to make it look like the neck would open, which it won't. I'm going to use Fabritac. I don't know if you guys remember I've ever brought this up. in my bag of cosplay stuff, Fabritac. This helps glue fabric to fabric, fabric to things. This is what I use when I'm gluing fabric to stuff, except for E6000 because it's foam. I didn't want to use Fabritac for foam. So I'm going to use Fabritac to glue this on. You can sew it on if you would like to, but I have no motivation to do that. So you can see, I think, yes, that my edges are very jagged because my cutting skills are subpar. So I'm just going to find the parts that are the less jagged parts and use those. Not that there's really any, but again, I don't really care that much. If necessary, I can always cut a new strip, which I might, because this is in fact just really jagged, but generally it's not very thick. And I'm just going to take one strip and wrap it around my neck, that bodysuit's neck, and use that, Fabritac that on, and then use excess for the wrapped piece. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut out a new piece of fabric because that is too jagged to use, and then I will show you guys exactly what I'm doing. So I've got my bodysuit ready and I've got new fabric. One end is completely clean cut because that's how I purchased it, and then the other end will get folded over the neck so that it'll look a little bit more realistic. So, and then I've got these clips. These are hair clips for like when you're curling your hair. I've got 4 of them, and I'm going to clip while I'm gluing. So this is gonna be the most tedious part, and I'm hoping that we can kind of get into it. So I'm gonna start off by adding a little bit of Fabritac to this corner. It is thick. And then I'm gonna place the fabric down. And then I'm gonna use this clip to hold this edge down so that I can continue to go around and glue. So I can only do this with the 4-5 pins that I have at a time. So this only needs about 10 minutes to dry enough where it shouldn't come apart too badly. So I'm gonna wait 10 minutes and I'm just gonna go ahead and do the whole neck now, and then I will show you guys before I fold over the fabric and glue it. I'll show you guys what it looks like. So I have finally finished gluing the outside trim, and now I'm going to go ahead and I've already started gluing the inside, and it's actually pretty easy because the fabric just kind of naturally folds over, so it'll be super easy to do. I'm liking how it looks so far. It's not super even, but I don't really care that much. No one's really gonna come over and call me out on it, so I'm gonna go ahead and finish gluing as much as I can with the rest of the inside of this and hope for the best. that the inside has been glued and the outside has been glued, we're gonna go ahead and let this dry and then do the outside piece that'll make it look like it's more, that it more wraps. So I have my Fabritac, my fabric, and the bodysuit. The neck looks so good. I'm so happy with how that turned out. So it looks like on hers, it starts up in the middle and then wraps down and kind of around. So we're gonna try to do that the best that I can. So I'm starting off and I'm just gonna kind of clip it in the place that I want it to see how I can kind of make this work. Like that. I'm gonna go ahead and just make this piece of fabric just a little thinner. Might help just a little bit with the look. So I've got it kind of laid out, and now I'm going to go ahead and start gluing the best that I can. This one is gonna be a difficult one to do. So rather than putting the glue on the bodysuit, I'm gonna be putting the glue on the fabric just so that I'm not putting it in any specific place. And that's it. Now I'm just gonna go ahead and cut off the excess fabric. And use a clip to secure it, each end. Make sure to put the top back on your glue, and that's it. I really hope that you guys enjoyed this video. I'm super excited for this outcome. This is what it looks like so far, and I think it looks awesome. I'm so excited for it to dry. You do have to wait. I'm going to wait 24 hours before I start applying the armor. I may end up having to do a second video for the outfit, another video for the outfit, in order to do the Velcro for some of the pieces, so that might be next week's video. And then the week after that is going to be the wig. I haven't decided if I'm just going to purchase a wig or if I'm going to use one of the many wigs I have. I've never been very good at wig styling, and so that's why I tend to purchase already styled wigs. I'm not very good at that. As far as I know, next week will be the Velcro to the outfit for some of the pieces, some of the padding. So make sure that you guys check out all of my social media. I did just make a Patreon, so if you guys haven't already gone and chosen a tier, go ahead and do that now. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys next week. Mwah.